Hello, Form 6. Welcome to another weekly math review. Today's lesson is on area and perimeter. All right. So, when we talk about area and perimeter, with perimeter, it is the distance around the outside of a shape. All right. So, the whole distance around. All right. And once you find that distance, you add all the sides and you get the amount of units. So you see these examples here, they added the sides, all of the sides, and they found the amount of units. Now with area is different. Area is the number of square units inside of a shape. So what they do for area, they have a formula where is area is equal to length times width. So you have to multiply both sides of the shape in order to find the area. And once you find the area, you see these two examples here, you have to make sure you write square units, because when you multiply for the area, it is counting the square units inside of the shape. So do not forget to write square units at the end of your area answer. All right. It could be square grams, square inches, square feet, as long as you add the square to it, because you're doing area. All right, let's move on. Here's some other ways to find perimeter. All right, so A, B, C, and D, you add up all the sides. Also, there's another way to do perimeter where you can do 2 times WH, that's width and height. That's another formula you can use. You're adding those two sides and you're multiplying it by 2. All right, that's if you have a rectangle. And here's other examples here of perimeter, if you can see. All right, so we're going to practice our perimeter today and our area. Let's move on. All right, so Casely drew a rectangle with the same area as the square. The length of Casely's rectangle is 8 inches. What is the perimeter in inches of Casely's rectangle? So first things first, when they give us a problem like this, you have to use cubes. So let's use cubes. All right, we have cubes labeled here. Now, first thing, let's circle our numbers. What numbers do you see in the problem? Shemaiah. Yes, 4 inches and 8 inches. Good job. Now, let's underline the question. Who can underline the question for me? Let's do Marley. Underline the question for me. Yes. What is the perimeter in inches of Kelsey's rectangle? Now, who can box the keywords for me? Kanai, can you box the keywords for me? Yes. Perimeter is a keyword in inches, because you need to know what unit you're looking at. What else is a keyword? Kanai. Rectangle. Also, same area as the square. All right, now let's evaluate and solve. So, a square. What do we know about squares, Colby? Yes, squares have 4 equal sides. So if this side is 4 inches, then that means this side must also be 4 inches. All right, And what was the formula for area that we found out, Ninja? Yes, area is equal to length times width. So what's the length? 4. What's the width? 4. So let's multiply and find the area of this square. 4 inches times 4 inches is equal to 16 square inches. Or you can do square inches to the power of 2. Or you can write 16 square inches. All right. So you can write it either way. It's fine. As long as you represent when you're doing area, you show the square inches. So now we found the area of the square. All right. The rectangle that Casely drew had the same area as the square. So what should we do next, Juliet? Yes, draw a rectangle to represent Kelsey's rectangle. Let's draw a rectangle. Let's see if I can draw a rectangle here. There we go. Rectangle. Let's draw a rectangle. Nice rectangle here. Now, it has the same area as this square, right? It says that the length, that's another keyword, the length of Casely's rectangle is 8 inches. Where should we put the length on a rectangle? Shia? Yes, length goes on the longest side of a rectangle. So 8 inches is the length. Okay? Now, a rectangle, what's true about a rectangle? Chloe? Yes, the two sides, opposite sides of the rectangle are equal. So if this side is 8 inches, Chloe, this side must also be 8 inches. Excellent job, Chloe. Now we're missing two sides. Two sides are missing. We need to find those two sides before we can find the perimeter. So let's look at this. Let's look back at this. They said that the same area as the square. The rectangle has the same area as the square. We know that area is length times width. So the area of this rectangle would be length. We already know the length, right? Length of the rectangle is 8 inches times, we don't have the width yet, it's equal to, remember it says the same area as the square. So the same area as the square means that this will equal to 16 square inches. So what belongs here so we can solve our problem? Let's see who I can ask. Ashlyn. Yes, Ashlyn. 2 inches. So 8 times 2 equals 16. All right, so it would be 2 inches as the width. So let me fill in 2 inches here. Two inches here. So now we have all 4 sides of our rectangle. Now that we have all 4 sides, we can find our perimeter. All right? How do we find perimeter? we add all four sides. All right, so perimeter will equal 8 plus 8 plus 2 plus 2, which equals, who can find this answer for me? Obi. Yes, 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 2 is 18. 18 plus 2 is 20. Remember, what's our unit? We cannot forget our unit. What unit are we using? Alverlin? Yes, inches. All right. This is not square units because it is not area. Perimeter, you don't have to put square units. But area, you have to put square units. So the area of our rectangle, the perimeter of our rectangle is 20 inches. So what choice should we choose, Clifton? Yes, C is the correct choice. All right. So you see, boys and girls, how we can find area and perimeter. All right. We can find perimeter by adding all the sides. We can find area by using the formula length times width. I hope you're writing this down in your notebooks. All right. So I have quizzes for you guys to practice area and perimeter. Also, today's Envisions lesson will be featuring area and perimeter. Okay? Let's erase this and let's go to here. All right, so I have some quizzes here that are going to be in the announcement or that you can do. Make sure you comment your score. A lot of people didn't comment their score last time I did a lesson. I want to see comments. I want to see scores. All right. Also, I have this video here that can help you with your area and perimeter if you need more help. Vocabulary. I know you guys like these videos. All right. Also, I have all the different formulas for area and perimeter in the announcement post. So you can check those out. You can print those out. Use it as your own guide and reference for this lesson for today. And one last thing, Mr. Gaillard has a YouTube channel. All right. This YouTube channel, I'm posting all the videos that I post to class tag. So if you ever miss a video and you want to go back and refresh, all right, and do a video, you can always go to Mr. Gaillard's YouTube channel and find it. All right. Form 6. And also, I have the quizzes for each video. So if you want to practice, the quizzes are there. Okay? So guys, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Comment underneath the post. Okay? I want to see those scores. All right? And try your best. All right? Have a great weekend. Bye, Form 6.